let's just see why should you even conduct campus hiring, right? All of you, since you've mentioned on the chat, you've said that you've conducted it, so you do have some experience with it. But everyone here maybe has had a flavor of campus drive from the point of view of at least a student or a recruiter. So no one is new to the idea of campus hiring per se. But if we think about it strategically from a hiring point of view, why would you even conduct it, right? So think about this scenario. If your company has about 50 employees at the stage, and the founder suddenly comes in and asks you, hey, we need to fill in these 10 positions very quickly, right? And they happen to be, say, entry level positions from a similar department. Well, regularly, as you would, approach hiring for the positions, your go-to strategy might be, say, posting on a job portal, right? But there are specific advantages if you consider campus hiring in such a scenario. And we are going to discuss some of them right now. So the first one, of course, is that you get a high quality of candidate pool. When you approach a college, these are a group of students, obviously, who are just on the brink of starting their career. Maybe they're looking for a dream job, and also they're very, very eager to prove themselves, right? So unlike the case with lateral hiring, these candidates might be willing to join you as soon as they're available once they've accepted the offer, without you having to worry about, negotiating notice periods or even thinking about the candidate shopping around for multiple offers. So that's right there, a large group of students without even approaching multiple channels or job boards. It's just ready, and it is sort of the right fit because you are offering a job and they are looking for one. So, of course, match made in heaven, right? But we will also talk about the other challenges that come with it and why campus hiring solves for them. So, the next is, even if we say it's a match made in heaven, everyone here knows that hiring is not at all easy. Even if everything goes well and the offer letter is rolled out, you may see that the candidates don't join on the day that they're supposed to join. Or maybe they stop interacting with you midway through the process, right? So the way that most colleges have certain checkers in place for their campus hiring drives, they can definitely play to your advantage. For example, in campus drives, candidates who already have multiple offers cannot go and appear for another drive is one of the rules. Or if somebody has already accepted an offer, they wouldn't be allowed to sit for another drive, right? So you know that whoever is engaging with your company for campus hiring drive is definitely somebody who is very high intent, and they definitely need that job. So that drastically reduces the chances of them ghosting you or not showing up in the process. Then moving on, if you think about it, campus hiring does require a lot of systems and processes in place. And those who have done it here, I think they can attest to it, that once you've set it up in place, it is easy to repeat. And why do I say that? Going by the hiring calendar and the hiring needs of your company, if you see that they are in sync with the placement season as well, after setting up the processes, you can just rinse and repeat them. So that is why it also makes sense to have it set up in the first place, because if it is repeatable, of course, it's going to save you a lot of time and effort later on as well. And then before you roll your eyes and tell me, hey, Aishwarya, campus hiring is very expensive, just hear me out. Bear with me. If you do it smartly and if you do it right, it can be surprisingly cost effective and a time saving bet for you. The cost effective part, we will come to it in the next few minutes. But the time saving part, of course, again, ties into the fact that you are, first of all, not spending time sourcing through multiple places. And of course, also the costs of those channels, say if you're paying for a LinkedIn Sales Navigator subscription or a CutShort subscription. So all of that in terms of cost and time, both, you're saving that because the candidates are readily available to you. And at the same time, you will also decide a timeline. Say if the campus drive is taking place for a period of 2 weeks, you know that you are going to finish your hiring process end to end within that time. So that's what makes it a bit cost effective and time saving as well. So if you're convinced that all of these things make sense to you and campus hiring is the right strategy, well, or think about it this way as well. If you're hiring for multiple roles and if they happen to be for, say, a similar team, they would also likely require a very similar skill set, right? In that case, you can just identify colleges and specific departments where you can hire many students from the same place again. So that, of course, again saves your time.